What is up, everybody? So today it's going to be kind of a review video. We'll talk about something I've tried out for the past couple months now, and that is the Magneto SUV. So just a little rundown on this board. The Magneto SUV is supposed to be, they're kind of cross between a cruiser and a street board. So when you buy it, you know, it's a 9-inch wide deck at 32 inches. I believe it's got a 15-inch wheelbase. You know, standard trucks. These are not the wheels that came with it. I put a different set of cruiser wheels on it because these work better than the ones that come with it. So they're wider, so they keep speed better, and they go over rough terrain a lot better than what comes with them. But they run about $110. I got mine for about $69 is what I paid for it because they're on sale. They got like different few different graphics. They don't really have a huge selection of them. They're mainly just a cruiser company, so keep that in mind, because I don't know how their cruisers actually are. This is my biggest experience with that brand. They're based out in California, and this is kind of just a review of what I've noticed with it past couple months that I've had it in comparison to like actual traditional street boards brands. And let's just dive into it. So probably throw a couple clips of riding around on this thing here and there, because I have definitely cruised it a lot. But my first impressions of it was, it's basically a Walmart board. It's just a really wide, expensive Walmart board. And what gave me that impression was how thick it is. It is a really thick deck. I don't know if all 9-inch wide decks are like that. I've never ridden a 9 before, but it's basically as thick as a Walmart board. That was my first impressions. And just to kind of give reference, here's comparing it to an Alien Workshop deck. And even further compare it, here's comparing it to one of the decks I sell. So here's one side by side. It's a thicker deck. It's a much thicker deck than traditional, because like I said, they're side by side. I did kind of the one-on-ones, but that's it compared to Alien Workshop, which is a big name brand. So, but yeah, first impressions, very wide deck, very thick deck. Like I said, I've never ridden a 9-inch before. I'm pardon all the stickers. There's just a lot going on with this thing. But getting into more of the review, first impressions, it was alright. I will tell you, there's going to be a lot of things you need to change on this to make it really skatable and perform the way it's supposed to, and it should. One of the things that you're going to have to replace first is going to be bearings. The bearings absolutely suck in these boards. I had a starter street deck from them to try out. Bearings were absolutely horrible in them, and it was just an absolutely horrible experience overall. I mean, the deck sucked, grip tape sucked, and I'm not trying to be extremely bashing on this brand. It's just these are my impressions from just riding it, and I have used it for, you know, trying to do tricks to see if 9 would be a good fit for me, and you know, throw some street wheels on it. And that's the first thing I noticed is the bearings that come with all these boards that I've tried, and the ones that I have owned. So I've owned 2 of them, but I've tried like 3 or 4 of them that friends have had, and I've noticed every time the bearings are absolute garbage. They do not roll worth a crap, and they fall apart within weeks. And I mean, and that's just riding on it. That's not even doing tricks on it. When I threw street wheels on this, I had a different set of bearings in them, and I could tell a world of difference just in the bearings. Secondly, you're definitely going to have to change the washers for the bushings. These are not the original ones. They come with super thin, super cheap aluminum bushing washers, and you go to tighten it, and the first thing it's going to do, it's going to cup around the nut, kingpin nut, because it's so thin and it's so cheap. So I had these laying around from another set of trucks that it broke, threw them on there, made a world of difference. It tightens properly, it doesn't warp the washers, and it doesn't damage the bushings. Because that was another thing I noticed, that when it started cupping around the kingpin nut, it was cutting into the bushings. Not a good thing. It's gonna wear your bushings out really bad, really quickly. And then this is just by choice. Like I said, I changed out the wheels. I already told you why. But another thing, the grip tape is absolutely horrendous. Even out of the box, I did not like the grip tape. It sucked. It was not grippy at all. It was basically just like going up to somebody's back porch and they have that little, traction tape on the steps. It felt like that, where you could slide your foot on that. So, and another thing is just the deck quality. Again, it's super thick compared to traditional boards. It's basically as thick as a Walmart board. But not even a month into owning it, that's not from doing tricks. That was from a rock getting kicked out and hitting the tail. A rock did that. Wasn't doing tricks. I was literally just cruising around. Got kicked out and somehow chipped my tail. And just looking at the quality of the wood in that, it does not bode well for this deck. It just, I don't know, it feels like a really cheap attempt to try and make a quality board. If you are going to invest money into this, I advise do not. It is not worth $110. It's, in my opinion, not worth the $69 that I paid for, that it was on sale for. So I know that the higher, the premium one that they've got is not worth what they're asking for it, and I can't even remember, but I know it's more than $110. I had rather much spend the money that I spent on this. Yeah, this is worth $110, brand new as well. I paid $62 for it. I got a steal for this. Much better quality. I even changed things out to fit my skating, because I bought it as incomplete as well. So I have even a little bit more into this one than that one. This is a much better quality deck. And even the ones that I sell on Shopify, I spent more than both of those on this one. This, without the upgrades that I made to it, $129 for complete. That got me high quality trucks, name brand trucks, high quality name brand wheels, really good grip tape. It is Jessup, but I mean, honestly, between Jessup and Mob, they're both extremely, just as grippy as the other. I do prefer Mob, but Jessup is still really good grip tape. My custom, design, graphic, Independence trucks, Spitfire wheels, hardware, bearings, all included. And, I'm just starting up. But this was worth the investment. This was not worth the investment. Did I get a good decent cruiser setup out of it? Yes. But do I love skating it? No. The deck, board feel on it it leaves a lot to desire. Bearings, I had to do so much just to get it cruisable, let alone skatable. So, if you're thinking about looking into a Magneto SUV skateboard, as much as I hate to be a basher, I really advise do not do it. It is not worth the investment. You're better off going to other companies and getting either a cruiser setup or making your own cruiser setup via, higher quality, bigger name brands. And I'm not going to say, just go to my shop. And you can. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the link in the description of this video. I have a bunch of graphics out, a bunch of different options for you in sizes, graphics. Like I said, this is a good example of what we have. These are not released yet. These will be released in the 1st of January. So this is our graffiti line, and I absolutely love the skateboard. I am super pleased with how it turned out. The quality is amazing, and it's built just like, you know, the big name brands out there. So that's my little plug for myself. But that's just, again, this was not worth the money I spent for it. Not only that, but customer service was atrocious. So, quick story on that to kind of wrap this video up. When I ordered this board, I ordered their graffiti graphic. So it was supposed to be a, you know, actual graphic on it with like graffiti style background. That's what I ordered. When they shipped it to me, and it came really quick, which surprised me because it wasn't supposed to get to me as quick. So I thought, oh, that's a plus. It got here fast. But what got here was not what I ordered. They ended up sending me the children's skateboard, which is literally an 8-inch wide deck, but it's only like 20 some odd inches. Very small, very pathetic, absolute garbage board. Contacted them. It took them 2 or 3 days to get back to me, which wasn't bad. Told them, hey, this is not what I ordered. This is what I ordered. Gave them my order number. Gave them screenshots of the confirmation and what was supposed to be ordered. So hoping that that would get resolved. So get an email back that it shipped. It's on its way. It took about, I want to say, another week for that to get here. Ended up being this one. Still not the one I ordered. Still not the one that, was supposed to come to me. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. Well, I go on the website, and when they shipped this one out to me, they did not have the courtesy to tell me that the graffiti one was out of stock when they shipped this one. If they would have told me that one, I would have said, okay, let me pick another one, or I'll wait till it's back in stock. But they didn't have the courtesy to tell me that the graffiti one that I wanted was out of stock. So they shipped me this one, which I did not want. But I settled for, because I wasn't dealing with having to explain to somebody again, this is not what I ordered. And I literally told them via email I will not be buying from them again, because this was ridiculous. The fact that within 2 shipments they still did not get my order right. Granted, that could be just me being a little bit petty. I don't know, but I'm one of those people, if you're not going to provide good service, I'm not going to do business with you. If you're not going to do what you're supposed to be doing and making sure that orders are done right, and if there are issues are taken care of and resolved, I'm not doing business with you. There's just no sense in it. So that's just my spiel on the Magneto SUV boards. Like I said, they're just not worth the time and money. So just a heads up. I mean, granted, it is a decent cruiser, but it's not worth what you'll pay for it. There's a lot of better options out there. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Stay safe. Love you. See you later. If you guys are enjoying this type of content, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and leave a comment down below. Again, I'll be linking my Shopify and BoardPusher shops in the description of this video down below. Definitely hit them up. those will definitely help me out in what I'm trying to do on the multiple platforms. Trying to make something of my own, which has always been a dream, to have something I can call my own, and that's what I want to try to do with Primal Skateboards. It's what I'm calling. It's what my brand's called. So if you want to check that out, there's a ton of stuff on those shops. Shopify also has some clothing on it as well. But everything from street style decks to even retro, old school shapes that are coming back, such as square nose, retro rocket, and of course the old school fishtails. So definitely check that out, and share the love of skateboarding. That's what it's all about. This is a community of people who enjoy what we do and expressing ourselves. So I'm going to try and rebrand the channel as not just a gaming channel, as kind of an all-around, me just doing different things and sharing with you guys. So I hope you guys like the review. If there's anything you guys would want me to review as well, I can try and definitely get to that. Leave suggestions in the comments below. And like I said, once again, just hope you guys are having a great day. Stay safe out there. If you're a skateboarder or not, spread the love. That's what life's all about. Can't be bitter and grumpy all the time. Guys, spread some love from time to time. So guys, I hope y'all are blessed and have a great rest of your day.